What's up, guys? Mainly Hockey Cards here, and today a little grading reveal from SGC. They're running at a 5 to 10 day turnaround right now at $15 a card, auto grades included. With shipping to and from, it came out to $18.57 a card for me. I really like what they're doing, and I am personally a big fan of the Tuxedo time slabs. I know they're not for everyone. They also add high quality images for all cards post grading, and these images, frankly, are better than PSAs. I submitted 11 cards, and I'll put my total amount of money into each at the bottom of each slide. Let's get into my order. Starting off, this 2002-03 Brodeur Premier Signatures got a 9. I knew it had some wear on it, and the auto is definitely not a 10. SGC will not grade an auto if it is not a 10, which I think is wonderful. I was expecting an 8 on this with some corner and edge wear that it has, so to get a 9 is huge. This Lundqvist short printed black and white canvas got a 9, which is not great for canvases, but I really wanted the color match with the slab over sending it to PSA with the red and white. I pulled it myself, so let's say $35 all in on this one. This Werenski red PMG rookie got a really solid 8.5. I had it pegged as an 8 because it did have some surface issues. It's been sitting in my eBay store raw for over a year, so I'm thinking that a nice little grade like this may increase the value and make it more appealing. This Stamkos red PMG I sent also had surface issues and a pretty bad corner on the back. Totally fine with an 8 on this. Always shoot for 8s with PMGs. 8s and higher are great grades. I believe I have a better copy going to PSA, so fingers crossed. This Denisenko retro PMG got an 8. Tough card, probably my worst copy though. Really just interested to see what happens in Florida with him now being on a one-way deal. It's a low-risk, high-reward play. I was very happy to receive an 8.5 on this retro rookie PMG of Taylor Radish. I'm somewhat high on Radish currently with the prospect of playing with Bedard on either his line or the power play. I think he's at least a 30-goal guy this year. Unfortunately, SGC min-sized my Malkin Retro PMG. This was the only real disappointment of the order. I was more concerned about the grade, and I forgot that Upper Deck did miscut a lot of this set. Don't get me wrong, it's still a nice card at a great all-in price. I just wish it had turned out better. An SGC 7 for my Rob Pennell PMG. I'm high on the Lacrosse market, and this is now my highest graded copy of the first ever Lacrosse PMG. I have 2 copies. The other is a PSA 6. I think I have several more of the same card incoming or at PSA right now. A random little addition to the submission was this orange PMG of Joanna Jedrzejczyk. I really hope I didn't butcher that. I like the UFC MMA market as well. I've never really gotten into it, but when I saw this card, I just really liked it. I think the scan really makes this card pop too. Surprisingly, I received an SGC 9 on this Bowman's Best Mirror Image Fusion Refractor of Daniil Markov and Brian Leetch. This is an incredibly rare card numbered out of just 100. Markov didn't pan out, but Leetch is obviously one of the greatest defensemen of all time, and he's donning the legendary Statue of Liberty jersey. I feel this was closer to a 7 if it went to PSA, but I know that SGC will put more emphasis on the overall eye appeal of the card, and I'm glad we hit a 9. It does have some significant surface scratching, though, so that's why I was kind of leaning towards a 7. Lastly, from the National, my Dawson Mercer White Snowflake got a mint 9 with 10 auto. Again, another card I felt would be an 8 or 8.5 had it gone to PSA or BGS. The eye appeal of this card is striking, and the only real issue is a corner on the back, which rightfully knocks this down a point. Again, this is a card I pulled, so let's say I'm $65 all in. Overall, really happy with SGC. I waited just 4 business days for my grades once they arrived there, and I think they've got their priorities straight. This is by far the best customer-facing experience with grading of the big 3, and I hope the other companies learn from it. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like and consider subscribing. We are so close to 3,000 subscribers. It's free, and you can always change your mind later. Peace.